Hello and welcome back. Last episode, some shit went down. We are now a three-man party, except for one of them's an escort, because we tricked them into letting us go through, because they're on the lookout for bracers. Thanks, Colonel Richard. Make everything more complicated than it has to be. And now we're on our way to Grancel. That's the gist of last episode. That's the gist of most of last episode. There it is. Kacha! It's dead now. Please tell me that Alba can help. I mean, Dorothy could help. It was a very weird circumstance. She was able to temporarily blind enemies on her own volition. Hey, you there! Ooh, shit. Huh? Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Herb Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Grancel. We just recently came here by way of the Sectium Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highway with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Herb Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east, where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activity. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Whoa, what was that? Whoa, what's happening? My PS3 turned on? Is anybody else seeing this? Or am I going insane? My little HDMI switcher has a picture-in-picture mode for some reason, and I don't use it. It doesn't work very well. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldier said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Estelle! You really need to not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence, what now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head on to the city. Oh, alright. You kids are no fun. To the city! You should not be encouraging kids to break the law. Bad adults. You're bad at adulting. Kacha. Oh, this shouldn't take too long. Alba, help! Throw rocks at it!
We're good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go. Let's do it! Wait, I'm going the wrong way. This is the way I want to go. Is it? Yes. The Herb Scenic Route. Herbier. Critical! It's dead. Yay! Alright, on to the Herb Scenic Route. We've done it. And now we're on our way. Oh! Wait. Wait, no. Did I go the wrong way? I thought I wasn't supposed to go to the villa. Yeah, I'm going to Grancel. Okay. Alright. I did go the wrong way. Damn it. Garoon Gate, and then there's Grancel. To the city! Let's fight some more. Oh good, it's a flying enemy. More chances for me to miss. Or not. To Grancel! Yes! This is where we're going. Ooh. It's party. Wow! This city's freaking huge! Dad used to take me here a long time ago. But was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle's just past the main road. And that's where the queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral and Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh? You don't say. You sure know a lot about the city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see the city, I just read that completely wrong. No matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger. But neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? Haha, I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Grancel is one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding, though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off to terrorize the museum goers. Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop by at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying, "Hi!" The guild branch is usually in red. Hey, there it is! Guild branch! Haha! May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right! We can't let the army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Friends! Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Wow, fancy meeting you here. Yes. And we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Charizard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel? I'll fill that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops. You're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going. See ya later, rookies. Pardon me. It must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed. They all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa! Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Grancel branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Still, Joshua signed the assignment changed forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes? I suppose you know him? Oh, yes. I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was, or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that. Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. So Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leiston Fortress as well as Professor Russell's request. What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army? And the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division's Special Forces? That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true! Talk with Killica at the Zeiss branch, and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in the city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream of the Colonel, or that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I feared as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What? Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that the castle security won't be as tight, the Queen's in danger. That letter would just get crumpled up. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has a strong hold on Grancel Castle as he did on Lyston Fortress. Ugh, I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in like we did at Lyston Fortress, but I doubt they would be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, we just try going like normal and see what happens. If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeepers. Fine by me. But just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the royal castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Elnin. We'll let you know if we find anything. I want to check the guild board. There's no... you know what? Screw you. It's never a request when I want requests. Nothing's turning up Estelle right now. Grancel Castle. That's what I'm doing. Ding dong. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, fancy. Wow, so that's Grancel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty. It's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means, I guess we'll have to talk to the soldiers there. Well, still your nerves. And let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk. Here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, and what with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You can see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Swers was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for a man's actions. Poor Lieutenant Swars. You don't suppose those two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. Ahem. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty is taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs with running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper. How's that work? Haha, literally on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say. What's that? Whoops. Speak of the devil. Oh, no. Bah! I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip! Philip! Why didn't you take me sooner? This is all your fault. I am terribly sorry, Your Grace. But I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip! I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisement. Whew! That's a word. It's not a word. Anyways, as future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Bah! Time is short. Come on! We must hurry to the grand arena. By any chance, was that... Who knows? We know. Don't even say it. That was His Grace, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Colonel Richard is the assistant. Of course he is. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Grancel's got plenty of other famous places you could check out. Yeah, you're the royal city, after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right. We will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to be going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the East Block. So back to the main road, then east. I almost said exit. That's not what he said. We're going east. Next time Thank you for watching. That's a tree. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you want to see more, please subscribe and also press that bell, like and share and favorite, and all those things. Next time, I'm gonna go to the Grand Arena, and we're gonna have a grand old time at the Grand Arena. Am I on the main road? No, this is the North Block. I'll go to the main road, which is this way. No, the East Block is over here. I'm confused. I'll figure out what I'm doing next time. Bye!